Okay. I'll say something like, React is stupid. I hate React. I think it should never have existed. It's a completely ridiculous, overcomplicated, bloated framework that was not necessary. All it required was people who put in just a little bit more effort and a little bit more brain power, which is an expectation in a field where your emotions don't matter. You fundamentally have to operate in a field where bytes are executed into hardware like electrical operations in a purely like mostly deterministic fashion that is purely based on rationality and logic. React was created because the programmers at Facebook couldn't deal with like endless scrolling, and they felt bad. And so then the guy who created React was like, well, here's the thing, here's an abstraction to make you feel better so that you can deal with endless scrolling better, more or less. It was completely ridiculous, right? And so I'll say this is why React sucks. I hate it. It's dumb. People know React before they even know HTML. I'm not even joking. That's real. And then other people who are pro React have come to me on this very stream in the past. It's on my live tab here somewhere. And they'll say things like, yeah, but for my team of 100 developers, React saved us. We couldn't have done what we did without React. Here's the problem with that line of argumentation. You're saying something, but you don't have any evidence to back yourself up. It's an anecdotal, internalized claim. So it's like saying, okay, I chain smoked for 20 years and I haven't died yet. So nobody dies from chain smoking. Your singular experience might be negative, positive, or neutral, but it has no bearing on the generality of the argument. And you need to provide evidence to that effect. I think React opened the door to a cancerous paradigm in the entire tech industry, not just front end, but also back end and now hardware. What React did was it offered an easy button, and human psychology is such that if you're offered an easy button, you're likely to take it without thinking about the consequences. I've learned the hard way at the ripe old age of 41 that an easy button should be an immediate red flag. What's the cost of this easy button? Not all easy buttons are bad. Most are. And then what happened is React made a bunch of money. Facebook made a bunch of money off of it. Everybody's using it. It got big. And then that paradigm, that kind of thinking was, well, what other easy buttons can we create? And then you have like the framework churn, etc. And the reason why it started there is because web is the path of least resistance for the most ridiculously stupid ideas that you can come up with in the tech industry. If you want to diffuse a moronic paradigm into the tech industry, the bar to do that in web is almost non-existent. And then when it takes off and makes money, people go, holy crap, that must have been a good paradigm. Let's implement it everywhere, including back-end languages and now hardware, like embedding AI into hardware.